Welcome back. This is The Rundown.
In gaming this past week, Legends of the Mara unveils a new update for Season 2 called The Shattered Attacks. The biggest news in gaming came from the discovery that Only Up, a popular game being streamed on Twitch, has ties to Goblintown. Roll the clip from Brycent.
Did you ever catch
this?
Don't
be afraid.
Bruh,
you can always repeat.
We're in Goblintown. Homie has a Goblintown NFT on the back of his jacket, and on the front of it, it says Goblintown.
Moving right along, Killacubs Builder was announced last week, allowing holders to create their own custom Killacubs after an 8-week incubation period. Through the Killacubs workshop, users can mix and match traits to design their unique cub. These Killacubs will play a role in the Killaverse storyline and unlock additional benefits within the ecosystem. Lastly, in gaming, developments for Axie Infinity, Homeland were announced last week. Landowners can now delegate their plots to stewards, granting them the unique opportunity to play the game. That is this week's Rundown in Gaming. Back to you in the studio.
This week in art and fashion, the biggest news was Ringer's number 879, a generative piece of blockchain artwork by Dmitry Cherniak that's commonly known as the Goose among NFT enthusiasts. Sold at a Sotheby's auction this week for just over $6.2 million, including auction house fees. Swoosh revealed the Have Won boxes this past week, a collection of 34K digital collectibles made up of the classics and remixes. Nike also announced a new collaboration with Fortnite, which hints at the ultimate sneaker hunt that will begin on June 20th, most likely inside of Fortnite. That is it for this week's rundown of art and fashion. Back to you guys.
In entertainment, there was exciting news for those waiting for Azurbala. The burn period for Azure Roots and Azurbala opened this past week on June 15th. During this period, Bored and Dangerous Book NFTs will be burned, and participants will receive Azure Root NFTs, serving as mint passes for Azurian avatars. Burning early within the first week will make you eligible for random drops of exclusive one-of-one Azure Roots on June 22nd and June 29th. In addition, a vibrant community hub called Avenue will be launched, offering exclusive content and activities for Azurbala fans. Stay tuned for more updates on this thrilling adventure. That is a quick update for entertainment. Back to you in the studio.
Binance laid off around 50 employees this past week. According to sources, this decision was made in response to the SEC charges filed against them. Moving along, MachiBigBrother is suing ZachXBT for defamation over an article that allegedly damaged his reputation. The article accused Machi of embezzling over 22,000 ETH. ZachXBT has set up a donation wallet to cover the potential $1 million legal costs, portraying it as a David and Goliath situation. Finally, in legal, allegations have been made against Fewocious this past week from an ex stating abuse and rape. Fewocious has responded, stating the allegations are false. All of this just days after releasing a partnership with Adidas for the launch of a new shoe. That is this week's rundown for legal. Back to you in the studio.
In this week's market rundown, we will start with news surrounding Bitcoin ordinals from NFT Supply. Ordinals founder Casey Rodamore released Recursive Inscriptions, allowing an inscription to reference another inscription. Also, Pizza Artifacts. A new collection sold out on Magic Eden last week, minting at 0.01 Bitcoin, now up to a 0.04 Bitcoin floor. In other news surrounding the market, this week's numbers were as follows. Top 5 NFT sales. Fidenza number 158, 212 ETH. Azuki number 3,946, 189 ETH. Autoglyphs number 352, 175 ETH. CryptoPunk number 827, 135 ETH. CryptoPunk number 2549 to 95 ETH. This week's volume for NFTs Blur, $78.9 million OpenSea, $20.2 million X2Y2, $3.247 million. That's it for this week's market update, and that will be all for this week's rundown. We will see you next week.